haven't said hi to everybody for quite a while. I come in at night. It's pretty late. Erica's in doing the second shift, chopping away. So if you ain't never seen chopping going on, here you go. Kind of the rule. If the chopper guy is going and you get in his way, I usually throw chop on people. You throw chop on anybody when they get in your way? Yeah, he's nodding. So I'm standing back. You can kind of see it. It kind of floats around a little bit. So there you go. So you're watching chop. So they were talking about on the Spiritcars and Builders page. I'm doing this just for that. I'm going to post it on that page. So I'm going to say hi over there and tell everybody about the frog follies. We got to make an official announcement. I didn't think about it. You want to go to the frog follies in August? You're in the middle of your season, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're going to build a car there. Probably don't need you to build fiberglass. That'd be kind of messy. But we're going to build a whole car there. And that's in August, the end of August at the Frog Follies. I now have my Frog Folly paraphernalia. There we go, Frog Follies. This is 2 years ago. I was there last year, this past August, just to make the arrangements and check out the venue and everything else. They're going to give us a spot where it's going to be designated for Spiritcars. There was about 3,200 participant cars there this year. About, I don't know, maybe 25,000, 30,000 spectators. But we're going to build a car there. Did I tell you that? We're going to build a car there? Oh, they invited us to go, and I didn't.
Where is it?
It's a big car show, pre-1949 car show. And it was, like I said, about 3,200 participant cars there, all old ones. So next year is their 50th anniversary. So they called here, asked, talked to Josh, wanted to know if I would go be part of their celebration.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was done on the road. We used to be on the road. I don't know, man. I'd be gone every weekend, 30, 35 weekends a year, like being in the circus, in the carnival.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect I was going to do that again. So after about a week or so, I was going to call them back and, a courtesy call. I'm honored that you want us to be there and all that. And sorry, no way. I'm staying home with the goats.
Right.
But I start talking to Jim, my contact there, really nice guy. And so and they wanted us to come do the car build like we used to.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a publicity stunt. We do it 5 times on a weekend. I'd have to have 2 cars. We'd take it apart, put it together, take it apart, put it together, take it around the country, do it again in the next city. If anybody was part of that build, well, I mean, we did it, I don't know how many times, hundreds of times. And of course, every city we were in, that was the world record. And it was, come on, Chicago, we were in Phoenix last week, they did it in 18 minutes, come on, hurry. So that was part of the deal. And I would get volunteers out of the crowd and we'd do it, and it was a lot of fun. Somebody wake up in the morning, they never expected to build a car that afternoon. So we did that all over. So they wondered if I did that. And I was like, no. That was, no. So we got talking. Yeah, well, this gets worse. So we got talking, Jim and I. Really nice guy, really nice folks. So then he's starting to get me excited because I kind of miss it.
Right.
It's being in the carnival. It's like being in the carnival. I'm in the circus,
Yeah.
And so, all right. So if we're going to do it, I want to do something that's impossible. We're going to have to do something over the top. This will be my last hurrah. And so we got brainstorming. So I said, all right, I tell you what, we're going to build a car. But we're going to do it with students from a couple tech schools. We got, we sell cars at tech schools once in a while. There's one in Evansville there. I went and talked to the students. One in Kentucky right there. We just sold a car. I dropped the car off when I went there in August.
Right.
So dropped that car off, talked to the students there, went and checked out the Frog Follies. Awesome people, excellent thing. Looked at the logistics. So they're going to buy a car from us. They're going to supply the motor and wheels and tires and trans. We're going to build the car at the show, but not like the publicity stunt one. We're actually going to paint the car you know, we'll have the floor painted and everything will be, body-wise, will be, you know, final prime. But at the one tech school, we're going to take it there on Friday night. We'll wet sand the car. Ed's going to go with. I know.
Really?
I know. So we're going to make it impossible. We got cars sitting here for years that aren't done. So if you're waiting on your car, it's coming together though. I mean,
Yeah, we're working on it.
it is, we're working, but it is. It's coming together. Things are getting a little more organized. So, and they are. I mean, when I first come back, I figured we hire more people and get more done. That was a big mistake. So I fired everybody except for, how long we've been working together?
20 years plus?
20 plus?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been working together. You know, I don't say you work for me. You never work for me. It's like we worked together for 20-something years.
We're half the crew.
Yeah. I'm here at night. This is it. So, yeah. But quality work. So that's just it. We got a good team here. We're getting it done. So where was I? Oh, we're building the car. So we're going to paint it at the school on just the body, on the outside of the body Friday night. We're going to bring the frame up there already painted. We got kids from the different schools going to be doing the chassis, and the instructors are going to bring their students. So I wanted to make sure of all that, made those arrangements with them folks. You know, made sure everybody was on board. I checked out logistics. So as I'm talking to them too, I was like, well, next year's our 30th anniversary. Do you believe that? Next year's our 30th anniversary.
It's crazy.
So we've been together for more than 30 years then, or 25 years.
Maybe. I mean, I
Yeah.
know 20 over 20 for sure.
Yeah, you weren't over in the first shop, were you? Or were you?
Over by the automotive place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you know more about this than I do. So anyway, I said, it's our 30th, let's do a spirit reunion there. So they're going to give us a space there. You know, Josh and I have been figuring out, how many cars do you think we built over the years? Exactly. We're thinking it's like probably in the 3,000 car range.
A lot.
Which is, you know, so there's a lot of spirit cars out there. I don't know where they're at, but so we're going to get the word out. We can do a spirit reunion. So this car we're going to build for them, they're buying the car. They're going to give it away. Not a raffle, but they're going to give it away to one of the participants at the show.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Pretty sweet.
all I got to do is go and build a car in 2.5 days.
What kind of car is it?
A T-Bucket.
23?
23.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
No problem.
We can knock that out.
Yeah.
So that's that. So anyway, I was on the Spirit Owners and Builders page this evening. Tom, don't leave now. Tom, you got to come to the show. No, Tom said he was going to leave the page. There was a lot of non-Spirit people there and selling junk parts and everything. They just need to call a few people up. And there are some people selling, buyer beware. I call one of the guys that was selling windshield posts, just an FYI, just because I know there are none. We are working on getting some made because there are none. We're gonna have to get new tooling and everything else. We're working on it. So there's an update on the windshield posts. So I call this guy. It's a scammer.
Right.
I mean, he followed back up. So, and he's everywhere. And whoever the guy, you know, some Indian too, because he called me. He even called me back. At least he had that accent. So anyway, Frog Follies 2025, August, I think the last weekend or whatever it is. You can go to frogfollies.com and check that out. So here's the update. We're giving them a 9-minute video. I didn't do any videos. Did I tell you I didn't do any videos last week?
Yeah. Too busy.
I've been too busy. Just all kinds of people are calling me. Are you okay? I told the one guy, because he just texted and wanted to know if everything's okay. Sends a little emoji with the prayer hands.
Yeah.
I said, hey, when you're old and feeble, a lot of people check on you when they don't see you for a while.
Yeah.
So I get it. But anyway. So it's a seat this is a 27 seat, isn't it? Or is that 23? No, it's 27. So we're rolling it out, backing up the sides real good. So Eddie, when he puts the upholstery on it, doesn't cut the seat.
Right.
So there you go. Got me in exactly a 10-minute video. So we're on. You want to say good night?
Good night.
What was the John Boy? Good night, John Boy.
Yeah. Good night, John.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go up to Trinity and work on some cars up there.